Hey guys, so in this video I want to talk about the 10 facts about fluoride. Is fluoride good for you? Is fluoride bad for you? Should people be using fluoride? Um, I'm going to be getting these facts from Mercola.com, so hopefully Mercola doesn't get upset with me for using this information, but I think that it's really important and because, you know, most people are drinking fluoride in the United States. And so I think this is really important information that a lot of people should hear, and I think it'll be very beneficial. So, without further ado, let's get right at this. The first fact about fluoride is most developed countries do not fluoridate their water. Most people drink fluoridated water in the US alone than in the rest of the world combined. In Western Europe, for instance, 97% of the population drinks non-fluoridated water. 2. Fluoridated countries do not have less tooth decay than non-fluoridated countries. According to the World Health Organization, there is no discernible difference in tooth decay between developed countries that fluoridate their water and those that do not. The decline in tooth decay that the U.S. has experienced over the last 60 years, which is often attributed to fluoridated water, has likewise occurred in all developed countries, most of which do not fluoridate their water. And 3. Fluoride affects many tissues in your body besides your teeth. Many assume that consuming fluoride is only an issue that involves your dental health, but according to a 500-page scientific review, fluoride is an endocrine disruptor that can affect your bones, brain, thyroid gland, pineal gland, and even your blood sugar levels. There have been over 34 human studies and 100 animal studies linking fluoride to brain damage, including lower IQ in children, and studies have shown that fluoride toxicity can lead to a wide variety of health problems, including, but not limited to, thyroid disease, dementia, bone cancer, genetic damage and cell death, bone fractures, muscle disorders, and the list goes on. You guys can read more about those by looking at the link down below. Number 4, fluoride is not a natural process. Fluoride is naturally occurring in some areas, leading to high levels in certain water supplies naturally. Fluoridation advocates often use this to support its safety. However, naturally occurring substances are not automatically safe. Think of arsenic, for instance. Further, the fluoride added to most water supplies is not the naturally occurring variety, but rather fluorosilicic acid, which is captured in air pollution control devices of the phosphate fertilizer industry. 5. 40% of American teenagers show visible signs of fluoride overexposure. About 40% of American teens have dental fluorosis, a condition that refers to changes in the appearance of tooth enamel that are caused by long-term ingestion of fluoride during the time the teeth are forming. In some areas, fluorosis rates are as high as 70 to 80%, with some children suffering from advanced forms. It's likely this is a sign that children are receiving large amounts of fluoride from multiple sources, including not only drinking water, but also fluoride toothpaste, processed beverages and foods, fluoride pesticides, tea, nonstick pans, and some fluorinated drugs. Not only do we need to address the issue of water fluoridation, but how this exposure is magnified by other sources of fluoride that are now common. It's also important to realize that dental fluorosis is not just cosmetic. It can also be an indication that the rest of your body, such as your bones and internal organs, including your brain, have been overexposed to fluoride as well. In other words, if fluoride is having a visually detrimental effect on the surface of your teeth, you can be virtually guaranteed that it's also damaging other parts of your body, such as your bones. 6. For infants, fluoridated water provides no benefits, only risks. Infants who consume formula made with fluoridated tap water may consume up to 1,200 micrograms of fluoride, or about 100 times more than the recommended amounts. Such spikes of fluoride exposure during infancy provide no advantage to teeth, but they do have plenty of known harmful effects. Babies give fluoridated water in their formula are not only more likely to develop dental fluorosis, but also may have reduced IQ scores. In fact, a Harvard University meta-analysis funded by the National Institutes of Health concluded that children who live in areas with high fluoridated water have significantly lower IQ scores than those who live in low fluoride areas. A number of prominent dental researchers now advise that parents should not add fluoridated water to baby formula. 7. Fluoride supplements have never been approved by the FDA. The fluoride supplements sometimes prescribed to those who are not drinking fluoridated water have not been approved by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration for the prevention of tooth decay. In fact, the fluoride supplements that the FDA has reviewed have been rejected. Fluoride is the only medicine added to public water. 8. Fluoride is added to drinking water to prevent a disease, tooth decay, and as such becomes a medicine by FDA definition. While proponents claim this is no different than adding vitamin D to milk, fluoride is not an essential nutrient. Many European nations have rejected fluoride for the very reason that delivering medication via the water supply would be inappropriate. Water fluoridation is a form of mass medication that denies you the right to informed consent. 9. Swallowing fluoride provides little benefit to teeth. It is now widely recognized that fluoride's only justifiable benefit comes from topical contact with teeth, which even the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has acknowledged. Adding it to water and pills which are swallowed offers little, if any, benefit to your teeth. And finally, 10. Disadvantaged communities are the most disadvantaged by fluoride. Fluoride toxicity is exacerbated by conditions that occur much more frequently in low-income areas. This includes nutrient deficiencies, infant formula consumption, kidney disease, and diabetes. African American and Mexican American children have significantly higher rates of dental fluorosis, and many low-income urban communities have severe oral health crises, despite decades of water fluoridation. And that pretty much sums it up, guys. You can read more about this on the website. I will share the link to you in the description box down below. And in my next video, we'll talk about things that you would want to avoid that may have fluoride in them, and maybe another follow-up video to that, just talking about what you can use as alternatives, right? So, guys, thanks for watching this video. Tell me if you drink fluoridated water. Do you have a well? Do you drink spring water? Do you use fluoridated products? Let me know, guys, what you think and what you use. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.